If you're looking to buy a home, especially if it's your first home, where do cosigners come in? When it comes to qualifying for a loan, I always say this, it takes three things. It takes credit, income, and money, okay? Credit determines if you can even get a loan. Income determines how big of a loan you can get, and it takes a little bit of money for the down payment. This is where cosigners come into play. If you show me somebody who's sitting on a 590 credit score, for example, you're watching me saying, Hesh, I got declined due to my credit score. You show me somebody with a 590 that we cannot get approved, you bring in their parents or grandparents, aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters, cousin or something like that, and they're sitting on a 700 or an 800 score. You show me somebody with a 590 who has a cosigner of a 700, I'll show you somebody that goes from a 2% chance of qualifying to buy to like a 90% chance of qualifying. At the end of the day, cosigners can help overcome credit score issues, is what I tell people. Believe it or not, there's times that I have people with a certain credit score that I cannot explain, and there's a lot of loan officers watching. Feel free to comment on this one. There's people that I've got a 659 credit score. The score is 659, but I'm sitting here saying I cannot get them approved. A lot of that has to do with like the credit history. So a lot of people watching, they get so caught up, and a lot of consumers out there, just everybody, they get so caught up with the credit score. Hesh, but I've got a 650 and FHA goes to 500 and VA doesn't even have a score and Fannie Mae is 620 and I've got this. They get so fixated on the number, there's a whole nother level of qualifying dealing with credit history. So a lot of times now, you know, for example, on a VA loan, you have to be 2 years out of a Chapter 7 bankruptcy. Let's pretend you're only 6 months out of a Chapter 7 bankruptcy. You could bring in King Kong, Godzilla, and God, okay, all three of them to co-sign for you. None of them are gonna help you. If you have a bankruptcy inside 2 years for VA, you're not getting the loan. It doesn't matter who your co-signer is. But if you're sitting here saying, I'm going FHA, and I've got a 591, and no lender out there is talking to me right now, I don't have bankruptcies, foreclosures, there's no unpaid judgments that I'm not on payment plans for. I hit all the other buttons. For whatever reason, it's just not getting approved with that score. You go get your parents to co-sign with you, who are sitting on a 700 or an 800 score. I'll take you from a 2% chance of getting a loan to a 99% chance of getting a loan. So co-signers help overcome a lot of credit score issues, not credit issues. Those are two different things. I need to do a talk on that one. What's the difference between a credit score and a credit history? But that's a whole nother video. But that's why you got to keep subscribing to my videos and watching these to see all the videos I do. There's a lot of good information out there. But parents help co-signers help overcome that. Let's talk about income. I have a lot of buyers out there who, you know, this person, so who am I talking to right now? I have a customer right now, as a matter of fact, they sell cars. Their employer just switched them recently from W-2 payroll employee to a 1099, they don't withhold tax. That person just became self-employed. When you just went from employed with W-2s and tax withholdings to self-employed, no tax withholdings, nothing like that, it's all on you. You are not getting a loan from anyone if that just occurred. That's bad. So loan officers watching me hopefully will back me up, and then a lot will say, Hesh, do non-QMs. No, I don't want. When you're watching this, that's an income issue. In a situation like that, the question that I ask the borrower is, can you get your parents or grandparents or a family member to co-sign with you on the loan? Notice my question, not do you want to ask your parents to co-sign, it's can you ask your parents to co-sign? There's a difference. When you're an adult, nobody wants to ask their parents or grandparents to help them buy a house, but here's the reality. A lot of people today, I don't want to say most, but a lot, I mean a ton, especially first-time home buyers. They need gift money, they need a co-signer, they need something out there because buying a house is a big deal and they don't have the history in some way, shape, or form, or they're missing something. Co-signers help overcome the income issues sometimes that are presented for people buying a home, and that's another reason you need to get a co-signer. So co-signers help overcome a lot of credit score issues. Co-signers help overcome income issues. So if you're out there watching me and you were declined for a loan recently, think about getting a co-signer. Think about your parents, your grandparents, your aunt, your uncle, somebody on the family tree. Who knows why I'm doing this video? Maybe they throw up a family tree and they're like, pull somebody out of your family tree. Additionally, when it comes to the money, the down payment side of it, that could be gifted also. So we can get gift money, a lot of things there. I won't go into that when I have videos on that one, but make sure you keep watching, ask your questions. I do loans in 45 states, so naturally if you need a loan officer, I'm the person to call, and then we'll catch you on the next video. Make sure you subscribe too. We'll see you guys later. Thanks so much for watching.